All right, white crown time. Got the TaylorMade Rocketballz RBZ Tour. Now it's 14.5 degrees against the 15 degree, but we can't not do a Modern Classics without this boy right here.
We've got to see what it does.
Yep, let's see. How hot is this thing? I'm Andrew Tursky, head of tour content for GolfWRX.com. Before every PGA Tour event, I go out to talk to the players about what clubs they have in the bag and why. For the most part, they're playing either high-end custom clubs or the newest possible products. But not all the clubs are new or custom. Sometimes they're playing with used clubs that are actually available to you for a high value. They're about 5 to 10 years old, sometimes even older. I call these clubs the Modern Classic. All right, so in my hands here, we got the TaylorMade Rocketballz RBZ Tour Head. Now, as soon as I show the crown, most golfers will know exactly what I'm talking about. This is a very famous equipment launch because TaylorMade, in their marketing campaign, they promised 17 more yards with the driver. Now, this is the fairway wood version, but obviously the entire lineup was built for more speed. They were trying to gain big yardage so that when golfers go in, they demo the club, they're gonna absolutely wax. They drove that CG, the center of gravity in the head, low and forward to lower that launch, lower the spin, and it's basically a rocket, so it's pretty well named, Rocketballz. I loved this club, especially playing in college, like playing junior events and amateur events. This was my go-to off the tee. So it's a little bit lower launching than the Titleist. I definitely felt the Titleist was a lot more forgiving on off-center hits, low on the face, a little bit toeward, which are my two misses. But if you hit the center of the face on this thing, oh my, absolute rocket. It's well named. I mean, I'm hitting this thing really far. The problem is that off the deck, I'm not really getting that launch that I want. This is definitely more of a tee club. So when you're shopping for a 3-wood in general, you should think about why you're hitting the club. Am I hitting it off the deck more? Am I hitting it into par 4s? Like, do I not get a lot of distance off the tee? And am I actually hitting fairway woods into par 4s a lot? This might not be your club. But if you're looking for a driver alternative, something where you still want distance, but you want to keep it in play a little bit more, this might be a serious option, even compared to modern clubs. All right, numbers time on the Rocketballz RBZ Tour. The white crown, definitely a market changer, I would say.
That was a fast 3-wood.
Yeah.
That was a fast 3-wood when it came out.
Well, we have some real numbers against modern clubs. Is it as fast as we remember?
It is. If we're looking at the RBZ, which averaged 159 and cracked 161 miles an hour, that is really, really quick.
I'm not used to those speeds with the 3-wood.
No, that's very impressive. When you look over and you're talking about the launch angle and the spin rate, it's just it's good that you're under 4 with all of these, but as we go through these, it may be just a little inconsistent with how it goes. We can see a bigger spread between launch angles and a bigger spread between spin rates for maybe a club that would be ideal for you. So whether it's a different shaft or a little tweak on it, there may be something that would help out a little bit, but right now it's definitely the fastest club.
Yeah, when I hit it off center, it's like you almost don't even feel the ball coming out of the face. Just trampoline, boom. And then you just miss it a little bit, and like you see, just kind of inconsistent with spin, direction, side spin, launch angle. They're all kind of hopping around a little bit. But off the center, there's almost nothing like this.
No, not with 161 speed when you hit it squarely. That's really fast.
It's a rocket and a modern classic. So on the value scale, it's $85. Absolute steal, obviously, compared to what's on the modern market. but you are giving up a little bit of forgiveness, a little bit of versatility. So I had to knock it a couple points. We're going 8.4. It still holds up on the center of the face, but not really off center. That's what you get with the low and forward center of gravity. It's a little bit tall faced, so it's hard to get under that ball, whereas the Titleist kind of sits lower to the ground. You can get that launch up a little bit more, but overall, 8.4. All right, here's another fun one. We got the TaylorMade TP Burner Super Fast.